Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Emerald Fight Night. I am your host, MagLauncher, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Ponj.
Oh. Hello, MagLauncher. How are you doing today?
I am self-medicating with Mojito. How about you?
I am formerly sweaty and overused. Anyway.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, today we have with us TMAT and their leaders, Delta Oak and Gungood. How are you guys doing?
Doing all right.
That's it?
Good.
Jesus. God.
Yes,
You're
well,
not even talking, you say nothing.
I'm doing good too.
Alright.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
well,
First and foremost, fellas, happy anniversary. Not all outfits make it to at least 1 year in this godforsaken game, and not many probably will afterwards.
yep.
Congratulations.
Our official date, by the way, is the 9th. So
Yes,
not the
so
6th, but
this
is the
it's-
closest we could get. So
Yep.
I just
This
turned
Monday.
upside down. You're fine.
Close enough, alright? Take the congratulations where you get it.
Yeah. Damn, 1 year.
So, since it is 1 year, why don't you guys tell us about your outfit? Where did you come from? You guys obviously been around a year now. Where did you come from prior to? What made you start TMAT? Go from there.
Oh, as the founder, I came out of a TAC back a year and a half ago. I got back in the game after running with AOD back in 2014, which burned me out of the game for 2 years. Came back and joined a tactical outfit that ran tac squads and was in that for about 3 months, and then I burned out just on base squad leading. Came back around September, October to find my outfit had died.
Which
Oh.
outfit was that, just out of curiosity?
Gentlemen Stormtroopers.
I'm not familiar.
I'm not surprised. It was there and gone.
Fair enough. Like many do.
yeah.
It is a free
Yes,
play game.
so-
It happens.
So, I came back and I started TMAT. The original goal was not only to be tactical like the other one and combined arms, but to also be the most annoying outfit on Araxis.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
So how do you
well,
guys accomplish
Annoying,
that?
how so?
oh, the objectives changed, so
Oh.
yes.
Can you give us an example of some objective?
Ambushes. We absolutely love ambushes.
Okay.
So like, what do you mean? What do you do?
Please elaborate.
Yeah.
We have been known in the past. Certain places on Hosden are really good to sit back and ambush. Pretty much ambushing ants, just anything that we can sit there that we can catch unaware and shoot at will do.
Huh? You guys like do it in vehicles? You do it like
we love doing vehicles.
We do it in vehicles. We do it in aircraft. It's anything and everything.
Okay.
So, since we're in your Discord, I did notice you got a couple different games here. Tell us about like what kind of games your community is into.
We have multiple different games. Overwatch is one of the ones that the guys have gotten into recently, as well as we have other games. There's From the Depth. Yeah, Civ. We have From the Depths, which we have a build team that is attempting to get off the ground to do builds in that. We also support a Minecraft server, which, funny enough, a lot of us still do play that.
A lot of people play Minecraft. That's completely understandable.
Yeah.
I think it's
Go ahead.
I can't remember the last time I was on it, but I haven't played Minecraft in forever. But yeah. So you don't know how many people. I don't know how many people play Minecraft in our guild, but yeah.
Not guild, clan. Yeah.
Okay.
Guild, clan, outfit, whatever. That's why I say community. That way you avoid all
Yes.
of it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
love all of that, yes.
We recently expanded into a multi-gaming clan, semi-multi-gaming clan. Of course, our main division is PlanetSide 2.
Yeah.
PlanetSide. That was
And how
where
many
we came
people?
from.
How many people roughly is the whole community?
Roughly, I believe it's 40 to 50.
Okay,
Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
solid start.
Yeah, and a good 90% of that is PlanetSide 2.
Well, yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So tell us about you guys. Like, where did you guys come from? Did you play any other games before PlanetSide, or maybe
Okay.
where you
Yeah.
came from before TMAT? I don't know.
For me, see, I was not a founder of TMAT. I started. That's kind of a long story, but I'll try to shorten it. I started with Daybreak back when it was SOE. I'm young. I'm not gonna say my age, but yeah, I'm quite young. I started out playing Star Wars: Clone Wars Adventures back when that game was a thing.
Oh wow, you are young.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then about actually it was the year before that shut down. A friend of mine who was the leader of my guild in Clone Wars said, "Hey, you should check out PlanetSide 2." I'm like, "Okay, it sounds like a fun game, so we'll do it." And so me and him started an outfit which started off great, and it was around for a little while, called 121st Liberators. And I was co-leader of it, and I basically led it for a while, for about 3 years, something like that. And then it was actually this past spring that I decided, you know what, this outfit is not as active as it used to, and I said it was time to merge with another outfit that was trying to grow, and so I decided to merge it with TMAT.
Okay.
Okay.
I do remember seeing the 121L tag.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it too.
For myself, where I started, I pretty much, if you want to start all the way from the very beginning, I started with StarCraft, the original StarCraft, and before that, World of Warcraft while it was still an RTS.
Well, that was just Warcraft, not World of.
Yeah,
Come on
well,
now.
it's Warcraft, yeah. Well, I started back then there, moved on somewhere around about 10 or so years ago, roughly, into first-person shooters with Mass Effect. Halo was a big one, and some of the older generation Call of Duties. So I believe there's a Medal of Honor game in there somewhere.
I'm sure everybody has. Allied Assault.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe
played
that
that.
was
Oh,
it.
that one's fun.
Yeah, and then from there, I went on, started playing multiplayer games mostly. Once I moved to PC, from there I was playing. Wasn't Red Black? It was Robocraft. Robocraft was one.
I just actually started playing that.
Yeah, I was one of the guys that was out there before they did massive updates and completely screwed the game over.
Okay, good to know I'm walking into a shit show.
It's a massive one. Yes. But the other one was Warframe.
Okay.
Yes, I did play Space Ninjas. Not really into that. And so I just find
They got that big update coming next week with Plains Eidolon. That's their shot at open world area. So you might want to take a look at it again. But aside from that, please continue.
And now more recently, and then also one of the other ones is War Thunder. War Thunder I play a lot. I play World of Tanks, World of Warships. If World of Tanks and World of Warships decides to cooperate lag-wise with my computer. And then I've recently found a new beta game, Crossout, which is kind of interesting. It's World of Tanks, but you build your own craft. Okay. Really odd but interesting game.
I played it whenever it just came out in closed beta, and I'm not impressed by it at all.
As well, I enjoyed it enough as a break from this, so.
There's a game I actually recently found that's kind of like Crossout, but closer to a MOBA. Switchblade.
All right.
Neither of them.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that.
Yep.
But yeah, so pretty much, and then that doesn't even remotely touch the 160 odd game library I have. So
You're one of
I have a
those.
ton of games in my Steam library too, and most of them are not even installed.
yes, well,
Same.
once you get above 30 or 40 games, you're going to need a freaking server to have every one of those at your fingertip. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting on like 600, 650 or something like that, and I've only played like 10 of them.
Jeez, that's blasphemy. I'm not one of those Steam collectors. If I get a game on Steam, I'm gonna play it. At least
Yeah.
one
Well, you know,
solid
humble
full
bundles and
playthrough.
stuff, you just get ridiculous
yeah.
amounts of games and
Okay.
never actually want them.
That's
'Cause you want like
understandable.
Yeah.
one game out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like I wanted Honey Pop, but I got all of the Sakura series
Hey,
too,
weren't
right?
you the one that judged me because I was playing Honey Pop?
What? I would do it ironically.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean,
Mm-hmm. We're just gonna leave it at that. So,
okay.
all right. So you guys have said your combined arms outfit. But let's talk about specializations. Do you guys have like groups within TMAT that specialize like in a specific area of the game, or players that just really enjoy doing this type of gameplay? That sounds like a discussion.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
That is a discussion.
That's good.
Pretty much, unlike how like we think combined arms, we do that. Our specialty is to adaptation to the battlefield. So, regardless what's going on, we're going to adapt to it and try to overcome that with the tools that are availability, which means you have a lot of players that do multi-specialization. We do have a decent core group of pilots that absolutely love Mozzies and Valkyries. So you can say we specialize in that, but I really don't see it because we don't use it that often. Or as often as what I would say specialized in, so. Beyond that, we do have members that really enjoy base building, really enjoy hive building. We actually have, in the outfit, kind of turned hive busting into an art form.
Okay.
So,
Can you elaborate a little on that?
without revealing trade secrets.
I'm sure I'm going to see it on cam at some point tonight, so it's going to get revealed one way or another.
Yeah. We enjoy... Well, there's actually... Is there a base up that I can actually go bust now? I'll go take a look at that one.
You don't have to
So-
do it now.
Yeah, well, I'm bored, so...
I'm sorry, I'm not entertaining enough for you.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah,
Excuse
well,
us.
standing and looking at Warpgate only goes so far, man.
Well, focus on us. Focus on the sound of my voice.
you're just like scroll through Reddit, gosh.
What, Delta, you don't like the sound of Mag's sexy voice? Is that it?
No, I enjoy it. No, I am not going to pull off Warpgate. That's a bad idea. But yeah. Pretty much we go in, run 2 people in, and each one of us is an infiltrator, explosive crossbow. And we sit there, we watch, we analyze where the turrets are, the turret placements, module placements, establish a plan on the ground on how to take the hive out, and then we do it. And this process can take upwards of 30-40 minutes.
That's
Depending on how. Well, it depends on how active the hive is. If it's a really active hive, it's going to take longer because you don't... Yeah, if it's a really active hive, like you got an entire platoon sitting on it, you will see 40 minutes for us to take it out. But normally it's 10 minutes.
Tops, yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes tops.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So, I will say, I know the other week we had number 1 actually was just sitting alone up in Swarva, taking out an enemy hive, and he was like the only one up there trying to take it out on his own. So,
Yeah.
he enjoys doing that, so we let him.
Yeah, I enjoy it
Hey,
too.
can you move your mic away from your face just a little bit?
Me. Is that better?
Whoever's just laughing. Thanks.
Is that me? I don't know.
I don't know, whoever is just laughing.
Yeah. The other thing is we do have our air wing. and our competitive team for Server Smash and other external server events, which is the 121st Airborne. We do focus mostly on air combat due to the inherent server weakness of air.
It was named after my outfit, by the way.
Well, I kind of put that together.
Yeah. So, Airborne, we focus mainly on air combat, although we do still try to multi-specialized in armor and point holds, because there will be times where we're shy out the air, or air is not the best call in a Smash, so we're going to go in and try to adapt to that there too.
Okay. So you said stuff about Server Smash. Is it everything you want it to be? Maybe there's a better event you could think of?
We had an idea for that a while back. Actually.
We had an idea for that a while back, but due to just time constraints on my part, I couldn't develop that. Something we would like to see someone to do is to throw up an organized 6v6 outfit tournament. That's just 6 guys out of each outfit that goes in.
Basically, think of it as like Jaeger pickups, but with like just 6 random people from, well, not random, but like 6 people from an outfit, and then just have it set up tournament style, so the loser's eliminated, and have a bracket set up, and then have a championship at the end, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Smash though, last Smash that Emerald participated in, I'm pretty sure a lot of people here that partake or watch that are very well aware we got our faces pounded in. And
Cobalt?
Yeah, that was Cobalt. And TMAT did take the brunt of it. We were the lane that fell first. That was our lane that fell, so we were in there as cannon fodder most of that time.
So you're saying everything's your fault?
No. No.
I'm obviously kidding.
No.
That was not an easy match. I was there as well.
Yeah, no, that.
We are excited. We are going to be in the community smash tomorrow. So
Yes.
Awesome.
About that.
Yes, that is at 5 p.m. and can be watched on the Planside Battles Twitch, as well as I think Nico 101 will be in an observer camper as well. So.
Cool.
Yeah, and I believe Drax is going to be also doing something there. I'm not quite sure. I saw his name pop up.
Be one of the casters.
Yeah, I think he's casting, if I'm not mistaken. I do remember seeing that somewhere. So.
Yeah.
Tell me, what does your player base, your community, enjoy doing besides just? I know you mentioned people have really gotten into like building bases, and I'm talking aside from like community smash and those kind of events, but like in game, what kind of shenanigans does your community enjoy partaking in? And we're talking shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I'm gonna let you answer that.
Shenanigans can be anything from going around and running an entire stalker squad on a base to the general fact of throwing 4 chain guns on the side of two chain guns on the side of a Falcon going around and making noise.
That's just called Vietnam.
Yeah, we call it.
Let's just be serious here.
Yeah. We call the Valk stuff Huey gunships when we do that, and that's extremely enjoyable. Because not only as a Valk pilot does that work help try to dodge flak fire, but it also allows you to work on getting gunners on there. And it's just fun all around. Stalkers, it's just stalkers on a base. There's really not much you can say about that. Beyond that...
We'll do anything, though.
Yeah, we'll do anything.
We'll do it,
Okay.
Yeah. So... Let your imagination take you where that will.
Okay.
I do know, I believe, was it Goater that had the go and pull their friend out of behind enemy lines? Was that them?
Yeah, I think it was Gutter that's done that.
Yeah.
In my time in BWC, we did it there, or you were just like I remember being dropped in like a random part of the continent as a infill and you had to find your way back.
Yeah. We do something similar to Goater. We don't do it as often as Goater, I believe, but we do that. It's Save General Delta. That's what it is.
I know, it's in reference to what they said on their live stream, but yeah.
Well, it's not only that, but
We don't call it that though. We just call it that tonight, so everyone knows what we're talking about. But
yeah, pretty much. It's I go out on the other side, and the rules are they're allowed to get in however they want, but they have to walk out
alive.
alive. I'm not dropping a beacon. I'm not dropping anything for them. If they want transport, they have to bring an infil to hack it out.
Interesting.
Yes, so the rules are simple. You go in the farthest point on enemy territory, and you walk all the way out without getting caught or shot at. So,
Huh? That's extreme.
yeah, but it's really, really enjoyable.
Okay. So, yikes, Mag. You want to take that next one?
Okay.
Just for
So,
order's sake.
fair enough. Why do you guys still play? Like, you guys specifically, not your outfit, you guys. With all the things that have happened with this game over the years, why are you still attracted to this game? Why do you still involve yourself with a community such as yours? And why do you still play?
One answer: the community.
Yeah.
Period. That is the only reason that I'm still playing this game today.
Mm-hmm.
That has been the only answer.
Well,
Pretty much agree with
let me ask you to clarify: the community as in the PlanetSide community as a whole, or the community as in TMAT?
Both for me.
For me, it's been community. Not only just in TMAT, but also working with the other outfits as a whole. As an outfit rep, as well as honestly, the game. You don't have a game of this scale that can work in armor and air and infantry combat. As flawed as the game is in this method or manner, there's nothing on this size or scale that can sit there and give me open world, combined arms, and MMO that I know of that is out there.
And it's a real shame too.
Oh, well. Yeah, pretty much every outfit rep, or at least who's been on, has said pretty much the same thing. And I guess, between the game and the community, it's pretty nothing else like it, really. But since there's nothing else like it, do you guys, you want to elaborate a little bit on the flaws that you see? Maybe balance concerns or anything you'd like to see fixed?
Well, one thing I would like fixed is I would like the comp armor for the Valk to come back. And that sounds really crazy if everybody looks at the numbers and stats.
Isn't it still there?
It's there, but they took all the resistance away.
Oh.
So it doesn't do anything?
It adds base health, but they removed the ability for it to take flak fire and the ESF nose gun, both of which got majorly buffed this time around.
Okay.
So, one of the very few things I enjoy personally is battle valking, grabbing a gunner and going into an area and just doing nothing but doing cast runs with a cast 14. And
Thusly so.
yeah, and with the fact that this recent one, when the update came out, I got on with number one because he's one of my designated gunners. And we went out there and we flew over a base, and a base that with the exact same setup with the radar, which I use to track infantry targets, with the comp that I use to basically absorb extra fire. So I don't run a repair guy because I like my guys on the deck while I'm supporting them. What happened is I got shot out of the sky faster than what I used to, and it was noticeably faster.
No, it's just Hornets.
It wasn't just Hornets, although Hornets are need to be nerfed again. I still maintain one set of Hornets should not knock a Valk out of the sky. But props to the individual that has the ability to do that.
Sarcastic comment from vehicle player, just remove Hornets, it'll be fine. No one needs them.
The world will be better. It'll be a better place.
I have Hornets. I am a ESF. ESF,
Or
yeah.
ESF? Okay.
Letters.
Letters, yes. I am an ESF pilot, and I don't even like them, really.
Oh.
Yeah. I enjoy Volpods a lot more than I do Hellfires. Because I do not feel like the engagements I get into, which is mostly versus massive armor columns, that bringing 2 rockets to the fight as opposed to 6, 14, 16, depending on, I believe it's 14, but it's just the number of rounds you get on target before you have to leave.
That's fair.
So.
Anything else? Sorry, I'm coughing every other second.
Anything else?
Not dying.
What was the original question again?
What kind of balance issues?
Balance issues.
What balance concerns do you take issue with? Is there anything you'd like to see fixed or
Some-
adjusted? Or...
The one thing that I do have an issue with, and this is pop-wise, overall
Okay.
is the fact that I see a lot of just 96 stalemates,
Okay.
Yeah.
or 96 versus 12 to 24s.
Do you have any ideas of how you would correct that?
I've had some ideas. It's not really filled fully because I've just started thinking about it. I did think of larger fights once you got more than a platoon in a hex to facilitate attacking spawns. What you needed to bring an ant or some other cordium-based way to bring spawns, or else you get timer extended.
Okay.
And I'd only like to see that for more than 48. So if you have 49th person, once you have a full platoon, you at least should have the coordination to have at least 1 ant or 2 ants out gathering cordium. Yeah, once you get up to that level. If not, then I'm sorry, you have a whole bunch of idiots with you.
Those are called Zerglings.
Call them what you will.
And sometimes they need to be shepherded.
Yes, but I do not enjoy that job. That's why I don't have my commander cell now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so yeah. There's that. I would like to see something fixed where where 2 platoons can't just sit there and silently walk down an entire lattice without some sort of hindrance or issue.
Oh, that's the other 96, right?
That's
the
I would like the hindrance. I would like to. Yeah, I would like to see 96 v 96s, but not to where they're completely lopsided. All right.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to sit
you
there.
don't see the 96 versus 96s because, like, the Zerg will go, yeah, never mind, we're just gonna go left. Or right, or whatever.
Then you
Pretty
get
much
Zergs
everything
dancing around each other on the map.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Well, I don't pay attention to Zergs dancing around on the map. I'm usually right in the middle of facing a Zerg, so.
I will say, and I believe I can speak for Delta on this as well, is that we don't Zerg. We hate Zerging. The only time I am open to Zerging is if we're playing an alert and it's beneficial to the Empire. Like if it comes down to like a base or 2, yes, I Zerg at that. Those are really the only times that I.
So, if it's what it takes to win, you're okay with doing it.
If for an alert, if there's no.
That's what I mean. I'm talking for
yes.
alert because alert is the only thing that really matters at this point. Because now we're getting ISO 4, and all these little drop goodies now. They actually made it worth something. So in order to secure the win, you're okay with zerging. Let me.
It's definitely a different worth now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely
yeah,
changed the value of it. It's not all XP anymore because certs are a dime a dozen. Once you have mastered the ability to farm, certs are nothing to you. As I rattle my mojito.
Just a little semi pushes.
I as a commander I will not zerg regardless, and that's my personal issue with this. But that's also because I enjoy taking about 6 to 12 guys and being the scariest thing on the face of the earth. Or the face of Varaxis, call it what you want. That I absolutely enjoy tac squads and tac platoons.
And I enjoy being in them. I'm not good at leading tac squads.
So,
Mag?
So yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask you guys this. How has your outfit style of play changed over the last year from when you started to now? I know you mentioned the how you initially started out to just be annoying on the map with the ambushes and whatnot. But how have you gone from there to today?
Today we act more or less as a force that is not only lane force but also QRF. The QRF element happened pretty early on, within probably about a month, while we are still building up numbers. That's when we became QRF. And primarily the lane is actually taken off being a lane and hard-hitting force on the map. Really, a lot of our change happened right after the Smash this last April. Was a lot of the change, which was pushing us more towards air and combined arms as opposed to just strictly infantry.
Because we came to the realization that Emerald did not have a designated air force for smashes. So.
Yep, I do remember those meetings.
Yeah, that's what our airborne team is attempting to do.
Yeah, and it's not just the team, it's the entire outfit has also stepped up to this. Because it was not just my decision at that time as a leader to sit there and do the team with that. I sat there, I asked the entirety of the outfit leadership, and they said, yes, we want to go down that route.
And now that BWC has since rejoined Emerald High Command, we've been working with them as well on rebuilding our air.
They have they? Because I've been trying to get them onto the Discord and can't seem to get a responsible contact.
Yes, well,
Who's
I'm
that?
on
Is it
their
JR or
TM.
Twitch?
I believe it's both.
It's Twitch. Junior said he didn't officially want to be a part of it, so he's leaving that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yes, but we do work heavily with BWC concerning a lot of TR air on Friday nights. It's kind of sad that I don't see BWC on TR tonight. I believe they're on Vanu, from what I understand, getting ready for the Smash tomorrow. So, yeah.
Alright.
So, yeah. Something else that we did was originally we were our intent was to do everything alone and not to sit there and be part of the overall community. But over time, we realized that there was no outfit on TR that would sit there and support any of the major platoons to make sure the fights kept moving.
So that became our job.
Yeah. So usually if a fight moves, if the own platoon or outfit hasn't done something, usually there's one or two of us around busting spawns or just getting things moving.
I was going to say, speaking of which, we also kind of have a forced marriage with AOD that I will let Delta explain.
Yes, something
Kinda
that's
funny.
Yeah, well, we wanted to avoid this gun.
Oh.
Yes, but I will go ahead and speak on this. Back when I founded the outfit, my cousin, who I will refer to as Darth, at that time he was running a World of Tanks, one of his World of Tanks clans, I believe it was TKOC at the time, and what it was he sat there. I don't know exactly what the deal was, but from what I understand, AOD came to him and said, "Stop kicking our arse." And he said, "Well, then I'll stop kicking your arse if you go over and plant site 2 and help my cousin not get his arse kicked," or something like that.
I see. Little quid pro quo.
Yes, and then he turned around to me and said, "AOD is helping you out. You help them."
Okay. That's
So it's
definitely interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting, and that's just I believe both parties. I'm very well it exists. A lot of the current TMAT officers have heard the story of this, but I don't think they realize that you sit there, you still call out our tag across there. Chances are you will get an AOD response if TMAT calls things out. And Gunn actually had a very interesting moment with this. Actually played in effect because
I'm not going to go into details, but long story short, I had my differences with AOD and its leaders. Essentially, though, and this was back when I was in my old outfit, but back then we used to do combined ops every Friday before I merged. And so I was leading the platoon one night, and I said, "Hey, this is 121L. I'm with TMAT. We were on Esmir attacking Freyr Amp Station. You guys want to, we cap it and we lock the continent." Immediately got a response from AOD and its leaders. Plus, they also, some of the officers that I had problems with earlier, instantly sent me friend requests. It's like, "Oh, here." So yeah.
Oh.
So yes, our relationship with AOD is a very interesting one. And the issue I have is I sit there and I do not have an issue with a lot of their higher ups, how they run things in game, because I've seen AOD actually get shit done. My issue is when you get those guys in command or AOD guys that are running around their pubs that have no clue what's going on.
It's not just AOD. It's any.
That's not an AOD-centric issue. You will find that on any faction out of anybody tagged with anything. You will always find that. So trust me, all those jokes about AOD, this, AOD, that, it's not just AOD. Everybody does it. Yeah, that kind of irks me as a veteran member. I'm not even part of an outfit anymore. As a veteran player, that irks me because that is so factually incorrect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you said earlier you kind of wanted to stay out of the community. Why?
At that time, I don't remember what I was thinking, but I was coming back. I wanted to be part of a community, but not directly involved with the overall larger community.
Okay.
And that's because I tend to actually not like to sit there and go out in social functions. It's who I am.
Frankly, I was the one that had to encourage him to do that because I was in 121L. I was in the community. I just hadn't been coming to the meetings because of timing issues. I mean, if I could, I would have. But yeah. And so I kind of encouraged him to say and said, "Hey, there's a community organization that organizes stuff like this. You guys, your outfit would be really good at it. Why don't you join?" And he was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Here we are.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunately a thing as a server rep that I feel like we have to shake as a server, that these meetings are purely server Smash centric. We haven't done Smash in almost a whole year.
Yeah.
So it's not about the Smash, it's about as a community and learning as a community and trying to improve the live play and the conduct as a community. So
I was gonna say that's what it's evolved into, and frankly, I mean, I'm kind of glad that's what those meetings have evolved into.
Yeah, because everybody dreaded those things. It was like, oh, why do I have to be at this? And then they would go on and on and on. And I personally make it a point to try and cut it as short as possible, get what we need done, and give everybody their evenings back when we do have meetings.
Yes,
and I didn't have too much fun just making people sit there for 2 hours.
Exactly. I pontificate enough at work with my job. I don't need to come home and do it to people on the internet.
Well, we thank you very much because we have our entire meeting group after the high command. Well, our high command meets after the community does community meeting. So,
Fair enough.
yeah, so we thank you for not carrying on.
We certainly
Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd say 9 times out of 10, and then if anybody has stuff extra, they sit behind and we'll talk. So,
Yes.
but
I guess the Discord's really helped you out there because you don't have to have meetings at the time.
that's exactly what it is. That's why I instituted the Discord, to cut out the fat of what, like, the little shit that would be taken care of in meetings. It would just eat up time. Get taken care of on the Discord, and we oftentimes don't need to do a meeting. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of worked out. So
Yeah, I'm not really involved in it at all. I just post this. Yay.
So let me ask you guys for your input on the Combined Arms Initiative. How you guys feel that it has changed things. I know resistances were mentioned before with the Valkyrie, but let's talk about the whole picture, not just a specific sphere, whether that's infantry, ground vehicles, air. But how do you feel that it has influenced the overall gameplay? What are you seeing more of? What are you seeing less of?
I am what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a whole lot more. I remember the first day this came out, like that. It came out screwed when it dropped. It was either the update. I think it dropped the same time Critical Mass did.
Yeah, they were together.
Yeah, it did.
So that messed up like our ops that Tuesday. Next day I got on after getting the game working and reinstalling, and proceeded to take about 2 prowlers up by I believe it's TI Alloys sitting up. Yeah, I was up at Botany Wing up on the hill while NC were coming up from TI Alloys, and I watched something like 4 or 5 Vanguards playing the way they used to get screwed over by 2 prowlers in lockdown.
Interesting.
So yeah, overall I've seen armor. I haven't really seen much change in the shift. I've definitely seen what I've noticed. I'm pulling a whole lot less of Valkyries and Mozzies. So, because if I'm going into an area, I'm going in, doing cast runs, doing direct ground support, which is what I'm good at. And usually that is countered by massive amounts of burster maxes or lock-on rockets. But on the other side, I'm really thankful for the fact, though, that we have the ability have the faster fire rate on those rockets, because having an ESF just sit there and hang over you and not care is a problem. So.
Right.
So you have a couple more tools, or at least more convenient tools at your disposal to get rid of air or ground vehicles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And obviously the Vanguard shield is not the shield of yesteryear. It has weaknesses.
Yes, which I am very thankful for, because it used to be they popped that and whatever you were doing was not happening. So, yes, I'm very thankful for the Vanguard shield getting nerfed.
Yeah,
But beyond that, I haven't really seen much of a different playstyle change across the bases that I believe Daybreak was looking for. I mean, everything just really stayed the same.
Yeah, I mean,
as far as what I've seen.
From what I've seen, yeah, that's about right. I was on here earlier today with someone, just a random pub, and we were doing a harasser thing. So yeah, people still playing vehicles like they used to. It's
So I think
wait to see what the long term is of that.
Yeah, I think come about another month or so from now, Mag, you can ask that question, and there will be a definite. This is what's changed with all the server playstyle, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I think it's just like, as far as EQs goes, at least, like, they say they all quit, but I'm pretty sure most are gonna come back, and
Yeah.
they just go through these they go through this like every fall or something like that. It's like all quit. It's oh, this is terrible. We don't like anything. And then by spring next year, everyone's back. And
yeah. Well, the thing is, I've sat there. I've seen the Enclave come back and then disappear,
really?
As it was prophesized.
Yes. Which thank God it's just it when the
They came
Enclave was
back
here.
and
It's
they
just
promptly
so.
left just as quickly. So.
Yeah, when they came back, we were going through a time in where our our self-assigned role on the server was to go around and bust hives. Every time we'd choose a hive to go bust, the Enclave would get there and blow it up.
To it, yeah.
It's just so it's. I'm quite thankful they're gone. Right now, from what I've seen, Recursion is now one of the stronger forces. I am glad to see them back. Because their ability to, well, not only do they just sit there, they don't pop dump like Enclave did. Recursion,
a different outfit.
yeah, Recursion, high skilled player. Not, I mean, I know I have a friend who is in Airborne, whose goal is getting Recursion. So,
Well, good luck to him.
yeah, well, best of luck to him, yes. So, but the thing is, Recursion, I don't have an issue with. But the only issue I do have with Recursion is I don't hear them in command comms, which would be really helpful as a PL and a squad lead to know Recursion's going this base, so I don't drop on a base with Recursion. Because I know Recursion can handle themselves at a base.
I mean,
Which
the same,
I feel like
can be
that's
said for
everybody.
any new platoon leader, squad lead, and I know Recursion is not new. I mean, they know what they're doing. I mean, and there are some outfits that just don't use command chat, which I'll be honest is kind of frustrating when you're trying to coordinate stuff, especially as a server on Emerald Fight Night. You know.
Yes. So yeah.
I didn't
But
know
on
there
the
was that much
nights-
coordination while we were on. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on the nights when TR Command actually, has competent leaders on, I'm not going to point fingers. It's across the board. But on those nights when all the outfits have competent leaders on, it's fun. I enjoy it. Then.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing because the TR kind of goes from this disorganized blob that sits on a third of the map to actually something that's organized and takes 2/3 to 3/4 of the map. And that's on the high pop continent that we do that.
Mm-hmm. And
so,
I mean, yes, like we are perfectly capable, I believe, of kicking butt. But there just comes a point when, stuff happens and command just doesn't want to cooperate with you.
So remind me, how long have you guys been playing?
I have been playing. I played consecutively. I've played for a year. Total somewhere around a year and a couple months. But that's
years?
often. I said a year.
Oh,
A.
hey,
Uno.
Like, when did, yeah.
Yeah.
Rephrase. When did you start playing?
Officially, when my first touch of the game was back in 2014, around the 2nd year anniversary.
Okay.
I started in January 2014.
Yeah.
Is there
And-
anything from the before times that you'd like to see come back to the game possibly?
I mean, I don't have many memories, but the memories I do have of that time has been working with an AOD platoon, being a pubby squad leader, rushing up to Quartz Ridge from Indar X. So
Anything
if
feature-wise or anything?
not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Facility alerts for me.
Yeah.
Words, yeah.
I would love for facility alert or the old alerts in some way to come back, and I know that they talked about that in the Critical Mass live stream, the original one that they did. I believe they mentioned something about, oh yeah, we might bring old alerts back in a different way in the future, something like that.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, because I would still, they don't have to be like you get points like the con, and it can just be like a fun event, something like they were back in the day, and just call it something else. You don't have to call it unload anymore, but bring it back into some fashion facility where it's
kind of make it not exactly alert, it's just kind of some meta game event isn't going to lock a continent or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will say, and this is just this is like the fanboy in me talking, but Nexus. I know it existed for a time.
Okay.
It still exists as a ghost on the PTS.
The only thing that's really left intact there is the terrain, and even that's a maybe.
Yeah, but if it ever was to make a resurgence in the live game, I would love to see a way for squads or platoons to queue for like a match, like have different instances of it, and have squads and platoons queue up for matches in it, and so you put a random TR squad or platoon versus a random NC squad platoon or VS squad platoon, like whatever, and set a timer on it, like 30 minutes, and see who won that, and then you could give out prizes to the winning outfit members too if you did that with the new critical mass thing. They could do something like that, and just have matches in different instances of Nexus going in like that. So
I feel like that's the idea they had at first, but it just never played out.
Yeah.
It was like at the tail end of the MLG era.
Because that would be a fun thing to do on live game. Gives you something else to do other than just go around and have massive battles, because everyone loves PlanetSide. Everyone loves how there's no loading screens and the maps are huge. Just go down the maps a little bit, give people a little competitive area to fight in, instead of having pubs and everything and
Yeah.
Sounds like that benefit pickups a lot, in particular.
It might. Talking about pickups, Gun, do you know what your favorite type is?
My favorite type of pickups?
Yeah.
Personally, I love infantry pickups because that's what I feel like Nexus would be like. I mean, it would have combined arms and stuff too on Nexus, but primarily, I mean, it would be infantry, right? Because you'd have to get to the points, because the points and the bases would be all that mattered there, right? So
yeah, I would love to sit there, have it, now that they have vehicle capture points, do something with Xeris does with vehicle pickups. So
I mean, that would be cool too. I know in PlanetSide 1 they had different bases. They had capture the flag bases as well. You don't have to bring that back.
LLU bases, yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to make a different, base type in PlanetSide 2, just have, instead of infantry capturable points, just have vehicle capturable points. And and in order to get the base, you have to be in a vehicle. Infantry can't cap it. And that kind of forces vehicle fights, and all these fights that I think the construction system was supposed to fix and didn't quite, because not as many people play it, I would say, or not as many people go after hives as they should, from what I've seen. So adding something like that might give vehicle players a little more initiative to do something like that.
Do you have any sort of opinion on making the construction VP less useful, or less?
I mean, with the critical mass, it kind of did, if you think about it.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can only get 2 VPs, right? And then
that's it.
Yeah.
the rest
That
have
is
to be,
useless.
It's not even 2 anymore. It's just a thing, 25,000 cordium, and once you get that, it's done. They don't even have the 2 VP thing anymore. You have to have 40% territory, and
I think you have to achieve 25,000 cordium twice.
No, it's not twice.
No?
I don't think. I didn't think it was. I haven't been on enough since Critical Mass.
Oh no,
to
you are
observe
correct.
that.
It's just achieve 25,000 cordium.
Yeah, So
Yeah.
Do
So
you guys, see any problems with that at all? Knowing your builders and takedowners.
that just kind of built an urgency there for us to sit there, get on, and get stuff going. I mean, I know last Monday what we did. This last Monday is we sat there, we set up a hive over by Quartz Ridge. And every time we saw an NC or Banyu hive, we went out and busted it. It gives us a good time to sit there and have a day where we're not out on the front lines taking the heat.
And then last Friday, during our public ops last week, I was leading, and we had 2 infantry squads, and then we had a 3rd construction squad on Hassan. And all that they would do is build a hive and defend it. And if they needed us to go defend it, because we were trying to start an alert there to get the pop from indoor to move over there after it. And that's what we did last week.
Mm-hmm.
So we had
Yeah.
It was still ops night, and we were still running ops, but we had we had infantry. We had 2 squads on the front lines, and then 1 building a hive. So, and then we would take out enemy hives as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's something that I think the current construction system with how things are is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
So I absolutely enjoy how things work with it and how things are going with it. Any major overhaul we will adapt to, but it will take time. So
Mag, you've been quiet.
Now I'm letting people talk.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let me ask you this last one, guys. If you didn't have PlanetSide 2, what would you have? What would you be really into? Individually, not necessarily as TMAT, but what would you probably fall to?
I'll let you start. That's a difficult one for me.
yeah, it's like where to start. I probably would have to go back to playing console.
Ew.
Okay.
I was gonna
Yeah.
It's pretty extreme, but
Yeah, because there's nothing really close to this about what I want to play and I don't play currently is Destiny. I mean, I really want to get into Destiny, and that I want to get back into Halo. I want to get back into a lot of those really amazing console titles that don't have really PC ports or have really bad PC ports.
yeah.
So
Yeah, Destiny 2 coming out later this month. I'm pretty excited for it.
Yep, and I will be playing the shit out of it.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
As
you
for
should go
me-
to
I-
FedEx.
I-
There'll be a handful of that.
I put some time in Destiny. What I learned was my PC could not handle Destiny 2.
Oh, nice job, Delta, by the way.
I just saw that
I
on my
just saw
screen.
that
you just
too.
Capped, you just capped it.
That's
Lucky one
number
we're
2. So
Easy,
yes. Oh, yeah.
As for me, of course I mentioned before I started playing Clone Wars Adventures. Well, after that game shut down, all my friends on there, some of them played PlanetSide, and then some of them started playing SWTOR. I'd probably play SWTOR, and if I wanted a shooter, first off, the first Battlefront game sucked. So, but I'd probably get into Battlefield or something. I hate Call of Duty.
I'm gonna give you a little hint. Don't go to SWTOR. It is one of the worst
Yeah.
implementations of free to play I've ever seen.
I've already been, and I'm not free to play on that. I mean, and I quit my subscription long ago, but I still know people who play it, and props to them. I just got tired of the story after a while, and I just said, you know what, it's not worth me playing this game, because essentially, if you're not going to pay for it, it's not worth getting. So I did pay for it for the time being. So
Yeah, you about made me puke, man.
well,
I played it about until the week before they went free to play, and I'm glad I got the time I did in there, but I'm not going back to that.
I did go back.
I'm not.
yeah,
I'm
I don't
not
plan on
going
going back to it anytime soon. So
I did go back when they did the first half of the Fallen Empire expansion.
yes, I did too.
I played through
That was
that,
the last time
and then
I
I
played
put it
it.
right back down. I was like, "Yep, I'm good."
And then it doesn't help when Disney says, "Oh, by the way, none of this is canon." So
Yeah, no, that kind of made me sad.
that basically told me, okay, well then I don't need to play it anymore.
But what that also tells you is that if Disney's like, "Oh, that game specifically, that game is not canon," they might be looking at doing something in that time era, which would be very interesting.
Yes, I would like to see something in that because there's a lot. There's a lot that.
We're all Star Wars nerds here. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge expanded universe. I would love to see more of it. I will never say no to more Star Wars. I know people disliked Rogue One. I enjoyed it because it was a part of it that I did not get to see. So
Shout
fuck
out,
it,
best
give me
Star
more.
Wars movie ever.
I want to go that
Yeah,
far.
and it
I will say
well,
that. In my opinion, but yes.
yeah, it
I respect your right to be wrong.
It filled an important time gap once they shut down the EU because the old AU was there was a different canon for that, and that was the plans came from Starkiller. And so having that gap filled now and seeing how the Rebels got the plan before episode 4 was very nice. Anyways, can we get back on track?
But
Well,
Star
that's
Wars.
pretty much the end.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
that was really the last question I had. So,
All right.
did you guys want to talk about anything else? Is there anything you want to get off your chest? Talk about? Tell us about TMAT. Something we haven't asked.
Oh,
Well,
Why
there
you
is
think Han shot
there is
first and why you're wrong?
something.
Or, excuse me. Why you think Greedo shot first and why you're wrong? Han did shoot first.
Yeah. There is something. It's kind of a little funny thing that happens between me and number one, but we each of us have every time we get on per session or per day per 24-hour period, try to bust 3 hives.
Okay.
I don't even know this. This is news to me.
Yes, me and number one have a daily quota of busting hives,
That's cool.
which I have slacked up on. So
Shame.
yes, well I have 2 and I'm about to go take 3.
Sheen.
You're gonna beat number one to it, huh? He's not
He's
even on yet.
He's not on yet, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
He must have had a hell of a day at work then.
Fair enough. You guys have done.
It's all good. Yeah, so I guess this is where we send you guys back to your respective holes and we follow you guys around.
All right, that
Yeah,
means
we're
I can turn things on.
We're gonna
Sweet.
stalk you like a clingy girlfriend in high school.
Oh,
All right.
So, do we need
Not that I know such things.
I'll
do you
be
want
quiet.
us to say so? Can we go up to the?
I
tower
think we can go.
shows?
I think
So-
we can go up there. You can. if you
We're
wanna
gonna
pull me
mute
up.
the streams. Go over a couple things with you real quick, and streams will be right back.
Waiting
All
on
right,
orders.
folks, and we're back. You're going to be hearing the
Stuff's going on. Give me one
TMAT
moment.
folks on the voice comms for in-game. And you'll hear me and Ponj as we talk amongst ourselves and banter. And I slowly drift further into intoxication with my mojito.
Alright, guys. Here's what we're gonna do.
How drunk are you?
We're gonna take crossroads.
I put 4 shots in this pint
Or
glass.
try to.
Okay.
Everybody launch. Everybody launch.
Don't
Everybody
judge
launch.
my life choices.
Okay.
Alright, where are they? I don't see them on the map. I see a galaxy.
Alcoholics are weird.
I'm not an alcoholic.
An alcoholic, 4 shots in a pint.
Alright, again, everybody. Waypoint is actual. Let's head out.
Alright.
We're done resting.
Okay, I see the galaxies now.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm hanging out in Capernici.
In him? Oh boy.
Anything stupid like MagLauncher is a fucking badass.
I don't even know what button to use to talk for that.
Guys, we're going.
It's
Quit.
it's numpad 6 or numpad 4, one of the two.
Delta, go ahead and use Delta.
I got nothing.
For airborne.
Well, I don't even know what button it is. You may have
Yeah.
to assign it. It's like custom voice in keybind.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother.
Okay.
Not even gonna bother. Not even gonna dignify that with a response. Daddy
Alright.
is another mojito.
Alpha Gal approaching target. Gal. Alpha Gal. Drop. Drop.
Ooh, that was a little messy. He dropped them all over the courtyard.
Yeah, he called drop way too early.
Or way too late. I
I'm
couldn't
gonna
tell.
continue flying distraction for a
Wait,
moment.
yeah, I
See
can't
if I
either.
can't
It was middle of the
piss
courtyard.
off some enemies. and
Yeah,
distract
I was
them.
like, okay, we're going to C.
Guys,
we're
just
going
capture
to
points. Do the same thing.
Por
we
qué
did
no
last
las dos?
time, except without the loot.
yeah.
I speak Spanish when I begin drinking.
So
Charlie
that is
down.
That is the
hackers.
deal.
Drop.
No, mojito's
Don't have a
rum.
connected region.
That again is hackers grab.
I did 4
Wow.
shots of Dragonberry Bacardi, mojito
Oh,
mix,
great.
and club soda.
They started a crown cap moments before
I'm out of
we
mint
did.
and I'm out of lime, so screw it.
We're capping. We're capping. Everybody cap. We are able.
Alright, we got an enemy
Alpha
heavy on
Gal's
the
done.
C.
Alpha Gal's done.
What's her down?
Alright, let's see what they do.
I put
Not
an
being
engineer.
a squad is.
I'm gonna
right
wrap
in
up
front
with
of
the
me a
V
little bit.
terms. Fixed crown.
All right, I
Being,
need
being
infiltrators.
Delta
Hack
is
those
hurting me a
V terms.
little
Grab
bit.
some Sundays.
What?
I want to jump. I want to drop on
Need a
crosshair.
revive.
So let's go drop.
Somebody.
Okay, so what I tend to do
Get it.
is I will hover underneath the galaxy as it approaches, and when they drop out, I'll drop it. I'll drop out of my cam.
Let's see.
Yeah, but
Hackers.
I usually do that too.
I
just
need
didn't this
those.
time.
I need those terminals.
Does nobody have a spawn beacon?
Playing.
Whew,
We get something.
there's a lot of them talking.
Yeah.
Can somebody drop a spawn beacon?
Where are these guys?
So
Alpha
we
Beacon
don't
is
all-
down, by the way,
Copy.
or is
Adjust their volume a
accessible.
little bit.
Never mind, it's been destroyed.
Bravo's spawn beacon is still active if you want to move somebody
Come on,
into the
guys.
squad to-
Here I come.
Come on, guys. I'm seeing 3 people in the wrong location at Trark Depot. And I'm not seeing a single Sunday. Okay, I'm seeing 1 Sunday. Gun. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Of course.
So it looks like
We're
they're
always
struggling
talking.
a little bit to maintain control of the points. They keep shifting.
Yep. B seems to be kind of stable, but
Yeah,
Oh,
their
those
one
things
guy.
keep-
They only had one guy on Charlie, and he just got dunked by. I want to Q spot him, but it's a heavy.
there's like a Zaps guy that would just walk through there and kill like 5 people, including me.
Womp womp. As the kids say, get good shitty.
I don't even think they're the people next to me are even looking at him.
Alright, thanks for that Sunday.
Looks like VS trying to breach from the
Finally.
exterior.
Bringing another one up.
Oh, hey, I got that on camera.
Secure Charlie.
I saw you dunk him. Oh,
He's
it
got aircraft in
wasn't
the
a
air.
dunk, but
I'm trying to prop you over the leave. I'm like, okay.
I'm sure you are. I'm terrible at infantry. I fully
why you're
admit
in
to
the
being.
camera.
Yep, this is why I'm in the camera.
Alright, I'm in C point building.
It is safe in the
There's some
camera.
back up here, and there's enemies.
Oh,
Okay.
surprise.
I was right
We need to
behind
be
you,
more
Bullseye.
coordinated. Everybody,
Oh, oh!
primary objective is to hold Alpha.
Can the camera woman do it? You got it. But,
Who else is in here? Fuck. Fuck.
careful, oh, Jesus.
North of the base.
This is depressing.
I don't have him.
There's like no one here.
There's nobody left. Can't even stop him. And,
Not that I'm gonna do it against Hodgepodge.
is that who it was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Nothing I
over
can
done
do
for now.
alone. This hurts.
It looks like they might have been forced off. I can't tell. They look like they got a couple.
Oh
folks
yeah,
up
they've been
north.
forced off. 100% sure.
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
even
yeah,
know
those
where
are
they
dead
are
bodies
anymore.
on the north. They have a bus set up on the north side.
Yeah.
It's a cloak bus and it is in a very poor position because it is being pounded with air now.
I'm seeing like. I forgot to switch my.
That bus is gonna go down because
Sunny's getting
PPAs
hard.
can hurt buses
It's not
now.
gonna last very long.
So that's great. Let's shoot the bus, damage the bus, and also have the splash to kill the infantry around it.
I'm not even sure what to do
We
now.
are aware of that. We are currently getting forces moved around for activation of our
Spawning on the far center, like.
I'll try shooting a man. They put a sight on this Tonto though.
Okay, set the cams.
I'm getting shot.
I'll try my best.
I have no certs in anything.
Alright.
Well, this grouping is just
Alright,
screwed.
this is also a flash.
Yeah, this is.
That's bad.
not gonna go well.
These are good.
Got Interslayer
Not
and
gonna be here
a
anymore.
is that
I'm just
Sauron?
gonna.
I'm gonna be, until zero
No,
we're
it's
going,
PPA.
try and
Nah.
keep up
PPA and Fury.
distraction of the enemy at Crossroads Watchtower.
I'm
do
gonna
our-
unlock
we're
my
doing our job
ambusher
right,
because
the enemy might
what?
be out
Nope,
popping
that's
us
Drifter.
massively
Nope,
and
can't
still
undo
doing it
ambusher
like
because that's 150.
Our objective here is to.
And
keep
it
them
looks like they
occupied.
are ill dead.
Fresh out of spawns at Crossroads.
Okay. Yeah, and
Let's
we're
see what
starting
they
from
do.
the crown.
Dude,
Alright,
it's like half the platoon dead.
set of
Just
defenses
chilling.
at the crown. I hate to say it.
It
We're
is.
waiting for orders.
Alright, negative.
The
Looks like
crown.
it's been saved. Possibly.
I feel like I need a harasser. I don't have any guns on it.
That's the most frustrating part about this.
Yeah.
Please, Roxley, help us. Get us our observer cameras so we can actually
Please,
contribute.
pop the maps. I will do.
I will do a 3-month subscription. Just get me my observer cam.
subscription. I was gonna say I would do like 20 Hail Marys a day or some shit.
That doesn't help pay the bills. That doesn't keep the lights on. Jesus doesn't pay the bills.
Not in this game, at least. Oh boy.
Alright.
So it looks like the VS are setting up at that midway piece that a couple of TMAT folks
looks
are
like
running
they're
into. 'em.
pushing from the crown.
Alright, guys, we are defending the crown.
Oh, they're defending the crown. Okay.
Defending
Yeah,
the
they are.
crown.
That
We've
with
got-
that
we've got,
overpop.
popped here, but, let's
Yeah.
look at it.
Oh, but NC only
That's
have
just how it moves,
3
but that's the-
points. Where's that indoor? There it is. This is one thing I do like about the new crown. Is that indoor area. It reminds me a lot
Oh,
of
yeah, I
Planet
saw
Side
it.
1.
I saw a lot of, you know, Regent Rock. Like, sorry, a completely different base, but
Mhm.
you know, Regent Rock. They changed the bridge area. So
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Did you notice how the color of the ground is different from the rest of it?
8-point is secure.
I
Only
did
the new
not. I'm
part?
gonna have to look at that real quick then.
Yeah, I have a screenshot of it. I'll
I'm
show
moving
you
for
later.
B.
I'm just gonna go over and look.
Looks like there's a hostile presence.
Yeah, totally.
Cause turbo.
Yeah, you could definitely notice a different map designer designed it. Just looked like somebody got the paint tool in Photoshop and just drew over it.
Is it lighter or darker?
Just lighter.
Honestly,
It's basically got no blending with the ground under.
That
crown
it's
in force,
like the southern
because
pass
that would
that
be
bypasses the second
because-
bridge, right?
Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's extremely
be able
bright.
to fight on all terms.
Compared to the rest, right?
Yeah,
Today has been
Yeah.
full
like you see it
of,
run right into that like three-way intersection with the tree, and then it's
fighting
dark.
in places where
Yep.
we don't have the territorial advantage.
We're massively out popping them here.
I don't even
I
know.
know.
What to do.
That's because somebody else.
All right,
showed
well
up.
they have retaken the
They
crown with
Yeah,
that
they fought
tactical
for like
superiority.
a really long time. It just never moved.
I guess.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm noticing.
they do have to move a bit more.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Looks like Targe Recycling is falling back to the TR, but I see that shifting back to VS the moment they breach that spawn.
We have an NC controlled.
Looks like their Charlie squad has moved to Sirius Hydroponic.
Okay, well, kill it. Don't make too big of a deal out of it.
Taken
I'm
care
just
of.
saying,
Where
Lost
are
Agents
they?
cause a lot of damage.
Oh, they're inside the point room waiting for it to
Taken
flip.
care of.
Oh.
That's
here's your
Delta.
orders.
There's Delta Oak in this group.
Pull your sentences of choice. Pull your sentences of choice and get to waypoint. Effective immediately.
We already lost Alpha.
Okay.
I don't care. You don't. We're not needed here.
Reloading. Enemy medic in the area.
You guys already on it. You should have it. Just so you know that we're not starting.
I'm aware.
Okay, I
Alright,
feel like
guys.
this is like an open platoon. It's
Grab your
just moving
sentry
about
choice,
as
grab your
fast as I
vehicles.
expect.
I'm stopping.
Well, I mean, if they want to be slow and methodical, that's their way
Meet
about
up
it.
at that bridge.
Oh, totally.
Tank escort ready.
Thank you.
Shit, I didn't expect that coming into this as well.
Unless somebody happens to have a sky guard.
I'll get you fixed up.
Alright,
Fair bus is in
head to
place.
waypoint.
I killed a man.
Nice.
Mama just killed a man. And I got
wanna
shot
have
down.
fun in a cobalt.
Alright.
I went hovering and I got shot out of the air.
Sandy scrub.
Alright,
Get
guys.
shot out of the air.
Yep,
Most of us
that's
are
what I
here.
get for being a light assault.
We are going to be pushing towards Bridge Laboratory.
Light assault is not an ambusher, excuse me.
We're going to be pushing through this bridge, so follow me.
Alright, let's see this bus
Copy.
bus roll they got going here.
Copy that. Moving out.
Copy.
It's beautiful.
Well, I gotta work on that spacing a little bit.
I'm gonna try and slow down a little. If you've got any sort of speed chassis,
Oh,
try and,
Jesus.
compensate for
What?
everybody behind you.
The Thunder just teleported into the tank I'm in. We almost died.
Oh, you did?
Daybreak
Yeah.
short of this camo.
Because he like disconnected for a second, you know how
Oh.
like rubber banded
Yeah.
back into wherever.
Also, it looks like there may
Yeah.
be a couple enemies here. If you see any
Enemy
enemies
gal
in
head
passing,
from Palisade.
just destroy them.
Cool enemies.
Oh, so it
Enemies, you
doesn't
don't
matter if we
say.
can-
Have a
if we
weapon that can
keep
deal
that
with
trap
a
going.
couple enemies.
What do you got on that one?
I got a cobalt.
Oh, I
Careful
see.
I
about-
can.
Don't ram into each
Oh,
other,
cobalt
guys.
can damage vehicles now, or something like that.
What?
No.
No, I can't.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay.
They didn't run over
You should have
anybody.
harassed her.
They got hit by a.
Yeah, I hit the
those
harasser. I thought I was hitting
invisible
the center.
scout
Enemy
four-wheelers.
flash.
That's the only
Okay,
anti-infantry weapon that can't
Okay.
damage vehicles now.
That's
Wow,
not our
really?
concern right now.
Yeah, but they didn't lessen the lethality of it at all. I mean, so it's still like
Trust me, I've
headshot,
learned
headshot,
from
headshot, dead
highly-
kill.
from running highly mobile
That's good.
columns that if you stop for every little thing,
Still makes for a
you
great
get that.
point defense.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, they rammed into the one in the
Oh, watch
middle.
out, enemy
Right
tank
behind
Dude,
us.
oh boy.
Coming up on some.
Yep, seeing
This is
lightnings
great,
and
once we stop
vannies
here.
and oh boy. Oh, there's a how convenient. There is a vehicle shield. There's a Vanny just rolling up in there.
Vanguard got
Oh
two.
really?
Oh, he's dead.
Nice.
Vanguard next to us.
Kaboom.
Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
That's what we're gonna do here, guys. Is we're going to sit here
Where's your...
and
Oh, there's the problem.
prevent the enemy from advancing. The moment that they lose their armor advantage, we're gonna push forward onto the next base.
Wish I had
Hopefully
anything to
with
shoot
the,
at right now.
the idea is that they'll. with any
Oh,
luck, we're gonna lose their
CCLSS
armor
is
advantage,
flying
before,
around. I see 4 gals.
Palisade gets.
C4 gal?
No, I see, like, visually
Oh, okay, you see.
identify 4 galaxy.
Okay. You went from
Excuse me.
scary to not so scary.
Oh, look, and there's Cox in his pink Sunday. I'm yelling at Cox to give me good footage.
My driver's kind of afraid to show himself. Huh. Passing. Oh no, he's cutting off.
What's he doing?
He's being very, very, very cautious.
I don't blame him these days. I mean,
Distance.
Prowler ain't the
Oh,
beast
yeah,
it used
I
to be.
mean, totally valid.
Edge of the pipe.
Weirded out by it.
You say waypoint?
I peer pressured Cox into like rushing his Sunday into like 4 Vannies.
Why
It was worth it.
would you do that? Cox is a nice lady.
I know, but that's like 4 times on stream that I've caught him dying. So I'm gonna make a small little montage of clips for him later.
Now we're in knife fight range. But we're also getting hit by something I can't see.
Have you gotten to run the Vanny lately?
No, I have literally not played other than ESN. Rel did invite me to gun his harasser this weekend. Gonna take it up. Cause like everyone in Ecos is left, you know. Except for like 2 people.
Yeah. I'm just gonna,
All the people
I'm just
that
gonna
you
there.
normally drive for Seacliff are gone or.
Hades said he was gonna play a lot this weekend.
Oh.
So what are they doing? Are they just doing a holding motion here?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, we're just not pushing past the shield.
Can I get a medic? A harasser got me.
So NC have 39% territory, TR with 31, and VS with 28. I think NC only need what, 1 more percent?
Yeah. Something like that.
But they also need another 11,000 cordium. Which they have 2 cores active, so they are producing. So some of the NC is starting to get smart.
Do we have an ammo Sunday?
It's about to be a bad day.
Ask again, please.
I probably shouldn't have spotted.
Anybody want to pull an ammo Sunday?
Yeah, I can pull one.
Okay.
Oh, whoever this Vanny
Oh,
is,
but
he's
also-
terrible.
By the way, we're now even population with the enemy
He's
force here.
sliding.
Yeah, no, he's terrible. He just had a huge flank on everybody and decided just to rush down.
We got a
Vehicles.
Could have sat up there and just taken
light
down
tank,
all
light
those
tank.
buses.
Watch out.
This gunner seemed AFK.
Nah, he was in a reload cycle.
Thank you.
Ah.
As soon as you do,
So it just takes forever?
see if you can distract
Yeah,
them a
Molnir
bit
still
so that
is
we can
like
rush our vehicles in.
painful reload.
Do you kill?
And As you may,
Who got you?
everybody else, as you may have noticed, we are watching our vehicles. right now.
Zlata
See
Spartan.
some more of our Sunders down here since mine is the only one alive.
Jeez. Scream with Gorgons. That guy. It's legit. I don't care.
So, gentlemen in the stream, I'm assuming it's a man, because why not? Like being awesome. Can I have some tips for getting good? Let's see. Tips for
So
getting good.
first, okay.
Don't
Getting
play
good at
vehicles in
what?
plant side anymore.
Sure. Getting good at what though? Gonna get good at infantry, then shoot more heads. That's
Okay, so as requested, I need.
It was
No,
a pretty
um,
broad question.
Up here.
yeah. 100%. You know,
All right.
get used to your
Charlie Squad. Charlie Squad. Tell me
your
when you're
personal sensitivity
We're coming in now.
level.
there. All
That
right.
works for you best.
Oh,
That's
Airhammer just destroyed a
That was
max.
Johnny
Somebody get
Rico.
ready.
Yep,
wasn't
it was.
Meters out.
Of course, it's
Here's
Johnny Rico.
Johnny.
The only
My
person
Sunday.
who uses it.
Sundays line up for.
No, actually, I've seen quite a few people still using Airhammer.
The only person that uses it in the right place though.
Alex. Alex.
The Sunder.
Yeah.
The radio
Oh, no,
is
it's a lot.
extremely loud. Like.
We're on point.
Oh, looks like Charlie
All
has
platoon,
gotten on
push
point.
Up, push up,
Oh.
everybody.
There's very light armor still
Okay.
remaining, so. And here
Better have
comes the
gunners 'cause
rush.
they're tanks.
Yeah, you're saying
Just
go,
move as
go,
fast
go.
As you can, swerve, confuse the enemy, shoot them, all of the above.
Bus west of point. I need someone
Awesome.
to come and clear it out.
Crasser.
All right, Sunders, I want you to deploy on the west side as well. Watch out for creek lines. We want our main Sunders to be
Ooh,
here.
they have pushed back to
and
point.
Here, take a look at
We
waypoints.
got libs attacking us.
Yeah, I see that. We also got enemy vanguards far out. Watch out behind us.
Taos Galaxy. Not gonna
Okay,
be
I'm
surprised.
deploying
It's
on the Bravo point.
Printer range.
Some shotguns.
Enemy's pulling more armor as we speak.
Yeah, if they don't bring in some more support vehicles, they're just gonna get overrun here.
All right, thank you. Be advised, there are 2 friendly galaxies that are dropping on us as I speak.
I got killed by Wawa.
Keep those Sunders up so they have an AMS.
Oh, we are graced by the glorious Ling in teams in the stream, and I need to stop
Oh, really?
spawning there. Shit. My condolences, Ling, on the death of the Liberator.
Did I copy that? AOD.
That was AOD.
And TMAT managed to save their bus over here.
Oh, I was rolling around in her house here. I don't want to be in here anymore. I don't want to be anywhere near here.
Oh, I just got sliced. With a power knife, but I didn't have it on. For my folks in my stream, I'm just gonna warn you, I am not an infantry player. I am more comfortable in a tank,
Sunday down.
so I do not headshot, I dick
We
shoot,
have 1 Sunday up.
but I am proud of it.
I'm gonna grab another one.
Yeah, just to keep them going.
Okay.
trying to keep the air off last Sunday.
Oh man. No one's even repping on Sunday. Why?
Alright, we got 3 Sundays on the way, 2 raspberries and mine.
Haha! Killed Wawa. With my gun.
Thank you, Charlie Squad. I see you just did another drop.
Seems like Charlie Squad has their shit together. More so than...
I did notice they tend to stick together a bit more. They'll move around the sides as opposed to just
I guess
going
that's
head in.
the airborne.
If I'm not mistaken, it is. They're coordinated. And it looks like some more
We got
TR
no AMS
buses
here.
have arrived.
Just about to deploy. Damn, that's
Pop looking like. It's not in their favor, but I mean they're maintaining a foothold ever so
guys,
slightly.
Gotta defend this.
Yep.
There's a lot of infantry. Gotta get some HE vehicles up in here.
Deploying a lot of armor.
Really? This is stupid. I hate fights like this. Only are in the open. Every side of you is fucked.
Enemy light assault is incoming.
Okay.
Alright, deploy Sunday. Just
Alright, this is done, guys.
Cap, we both know that there's going to be
there's a lot of my hauling pass. For comms.
Then I'm going to bring a harassing team in behind them and to screw with them on their way up to Palisade.
Shouldn't we fall back to that bridge bit?
Everybody,
Nope.
we've lost all AMS here. Here's what we're gonna do. They've got a bunch of armor now. We're gonna meet them with a bunch of armor, but we gotta do it fast.
Redeploying.
Sounds
I
fun to
want-
me.
Some Sundays, but some ammo Sundays with
A lot of NC infantry just roaming around the field out here.
Heavy tanks, heavy armor, maybe a Skyguard or two.
And
harassers.
Ready Bagel sending a lovely get fucked TMAT and yell chat.
That's the best we can do right now. Is the NC and the Vanu have decided to not fight as usual.
You mean not fight each other?
Oh yeah,
Howling
yeah. If
Pass
they
has
chose to not
40
fight, that would be
vanguards.
great. If
Take a
all of our
look.
opponents were pacifists, oh my god, such an easy thing.
That is a fair amount of vanguards. Not 40, but
Team up on us anyway.
Yes, they do.
So this is like any other night. Hoshi, this would be
See an
a
SG?
day in TR.
PHX, CLSS.
Visual on Rebel Vanguard.
Seen quite a few names out here. This could be a fun fight if they came this way.
Against insurmountable odds, and I mean, we're doing it, kind of. And we haven't lost
here we
all
go.
our territory like we did the last half a dozen times, so you know. They already have always look
This is
on the right
Vulcan
side of
different?
The resistances
Alright, I'm seeing a lot
are
of
part of the
tanks
reason
here,
Vulcan was
that's
good,
awesome.
and the resistances
Still need some of
are
them
no longer
Sundays.
there.
Ammo Sundays, rep
So-
Sundays.
I mean,
Well, primarily engineers here.
Shadow Whale's build is no longer like
don't have
very
enough
good
for a
because of the
vehicle,
reload speed on the main
One
gun.
sec.
Find someone who does. Enemy Sunday here down. Disperse the infantry.
Oh yeah, I saw him running a Marauder last time. I
Yep.
Noticed him. Is that the new meta for?
I mean,
Alright, we're pushing too far ahead, guys.
honestly, don't
Pull
know.
back a little.
Oh, that's not.
Yoshi,
Yep. Womp womp.
This is starting to become a clusterfuck.
You guys, pull back a little. Don't advance your armor column so far forward. I would say current waypoint. Best option.
Ooh, they gotta deal with that lip up there.
For a choke point. I also need a Sky Guard. The enemy's got the enemy's got.
Oh
liberated.
god, someone take out that lip.
Pushy, just don't yell, please.
Let's go.
This would be appreciated.
My tank's down.
Looks
All
like
right,
they
this is the
lost
point which we
all
can't
the
let up, guys.
prowlers.
If you don't have enough nanites for a tank, you guys. Jump in.
I have copped in a crosser and I regret my decision.
Why? Because you have nothing on it?
Nope, it's going the opposite way that it probably should.
By what?
I'm gonna pull a Viper because why the hell not?
Wait, what?
We're gonna pull a Viper because why not?
Okay.
Viper heavy.
Affirmative, we'll keep an eye out.
That's the new meta. Oh god, and there's the wireframe bug that Rel showed in Death Stream.
Where you jump?
Yep. Already lost lightning.
How the heck are infantry turrets immune to anti-vehicle armor-piercing rounds? That seems a little absurd.
Kill him at least?
They have
I don't know where he is. Mine's gonna get knifed at that terminal, I'm just gonna laugh.
Okay, can somebody take out that lib?
Gun, that's not gonna be possible. They've already pushed us back. We're barely holding on.
I'll try and knock out this guy with, I'll try and knock out this guy.
Alright, let's see if I flip again.
C7.
I'm good.
All right, we need a front line established. They're pushing up.
Ammo Sundays on the way.
Just Sundays.
Create a firing line, guys.
You need to take this at a different angle, in my opinion.
Oh, without a doubt.
I'm pounding their spawn.
Definitely just screwed this route guy.
What's better right now, Prowler or Sky Guard?
Just took down one of their tanks. I got my pounder maxed out.
Prowler's gonna be better right now. Enemy's pushing. Enemy is pushing.
That's a Sunday down.
Oh, that guy's only got one gun. Oh, but he's rushing into the enemy. I don't think this. Never mind.
I just took out the Vanguard. Along with some other goodies.
Oh, thanks for the help.
I mean, yeah, sure. Never mind.
Looks like the enemy's armor is
I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna die.
Did you die? Or no?
No, I'm alive. Somehow.
Oh, well, I'm impressed.
I'm still alive. By the will of God. I am still alive.
Every
Viper,
shot
Lightning,
into the
OP,
recruiter.
Vanilla.
Yeah, I think we blended their advance.
I didn't expect to still be alive. I just watched a bus jump over the mines.
Yeah, that was great. I don't even think it took damage.
Ridge line is clear.
Enemy C4 ferry.
There's fuck.
I feel lucky.
Be advised, ridge line is not clear. There is a infiltrator on the ridge line.
Everybody push up, but slowly. Make sure you're not getting flanked or C4'd or any of that stuff. Like that.
Oh, like that.
Also, enemy aircraft.
It's okay. I'll fucking kill everything. Out of my way.
Where are they at?
Probably a good idea.
Above us.
Wait, you're not
Uh-oh, there's a...
Daddy's got a fucking Viper.
go down.
A Viper that flipped. Motherfucker.
Oh,
Anybody want to get my ride?
Ammo Sunday could use
oh
some
boy.
Oh, there's Vannies and all a bunch of not good sh
Enemy armor is approaching. Enemy armor is approaching. Back up. Back up.
Yeah, A2. Just
Alright,
like old
Hoshi.
time.
Yep.
I feel like I need a scream, generation kill style. Back the fuck up.
Sunder, southwest, guys.
Enemy galaxy.
I'm stuck.
Where they headed?
Talked to somebody the other day. They didn't even know what Generation Kill was. It made me sad.
Enemy
What?
Sunder on that.
Yeah, I watch that generally in like the June time frame. I'll watch the entire season. In December, I watch Band of Brothers.
Let's go ahead
Okay.
and go to the North Hill.
I,
Take out that Sunder.
If it's not on
I
HBO,
watch it,
usually
like,
it's on HBO.
I died.
maybe once a year. Not really.
Enemy is jumped on the
Specific
palisade.
time.
Palisades being capped, back capped.
I don't care that the palisade's being back capped
Ooh,
right now.
yep, they're on
If
Palisade.
they may have dropped there, but they have no AMS. If we pull back now, their AMS can push forward. You notice they're really trying to push now.
Seeing 3 bodies on point. 3 or 4, I can't tell.
Hold a Sunder
Turn
for
my
halfway
tanks down.
point.
Enemy is pushing Thunders forward. Further squad, be advised, there's enemy armor on platoon waypoint. They're trying to push very hard. They're trying to get them to their guys at Palisade armor.
Oh, I see the Palisade actually has infantry in it.
Yep.
Seemed to already know that.
Watch out, enemies hacking the V-term at the Palisade. I stopped him. We're good. I'm pulling more armor. A points resecured. And because the enemy couldn't
He's
get
on
over
the
that,
center
we're
pylon.
Keep
Is
on
he?
that front. Remember, we're here to make sure the enemy can't go anywhere.
Somebody's still here.
Ow.
Okay.
Palisade looked like it's being secured.
Somebody just died.
They're
Yeah, he's
pushing
done.
past you guys.
At least one person still on
Come on,
pylon.
guys. We're losing our forward. Forward
They got
advance.
spawn out to the west, I think.
We're losing our forward advance.
Yep, gal drop, gal drop.
Your armor.
There he is. He's jumping around between the
Push
shield.
those gals off right now.
Oh yeah, gals.
Valk inbound.
Good defense.
Who are we looking at?
It's Vico. That can.
Okay. Seems legit.
I gave them something to shoot at.
Oh, that bus is in a terrible position. And I think there's a bus in the western garage. Yeah, coach. That aim. I am not an infantry player.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna try.
Should be
and get
coming.
this shit
No.
cleared up.
Primarily because I don't have good mouse.
Infantry
So,
flanking from the
It
southeast.
doesn't work.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I noticed. It's kind of the least of our worries, but yeah. Trying to take care of that.
They got
You
AMS.
might want to take care of that fast because you don't have
Oh, what the fuck?
Ammunition here.
You keep seeing blue and I'm just like, oh, that's an
Yeah,
enemy
we really
sure.
don't.
P2.
Don't know why. I always run blue as friendlies.
Oh, I don't. I go faction color.
Brutus, I'm right behind you.
I'm gonna go walk over to the. We got a Valk low coming over.
They have a
PHX.
huge armor rush pounding
I'm
us
working
right
on
now.
that. Alpha 6, give us a bit of time.
Alpha 6, that's what we've been talking about the whole
Oh, I
time.
did it again.
Just so you
Fuck.
know.
Really bad at that.
Oh, well, nobody said armor, so my bad.
Okay.
Looks like the
One
enemy
guy in
bus
particular
just
is
got
he's in white camo, like Cincy.
There
That's
is
my
no
excuse.
the enemy bus. There's the enemy
Vanguard
bus
rolling up.
swarm right
Watch
now.
it.
Yep.
If you
So
can't
that,
see an enemy
eastern
bus,
wall
then
is
you
the
are in
fight.
the worst location because pretty much anywhere you are, you can see an enemy bus.
Hey,
Okay.
suggest
Oh
defensive
boy, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 galaxies, 6 galaxies. It's a
Oh
fight.
shit!
Trying to push their armor.
God damn
past
it! There's no one on point anymore.
Ah.
He's literally.
The sky is full of galaxies.
Enemies pushing their tanks. I want heavies and rocket launchers. I want C4. I want
Yeah.
whatever can stop those
I name
guys
Archer.
as fast as
Y'all
possible.
left the point, and now there's no one on the point.
Yeah, honestly, it wouldn't matter with that much shit just hovering.
advise.
Yes. Hovering, yeah. Fuck
AMS
yeah.
is now
Nothing you wanna do?
Oof. They're gonna need some serious help for this. Like, this is a lot of pop.
Take A.
Yeah.
3 to 1
Oh, wow.
odds.
There's a whole squad next to vehicle term. What a farm.
Destroy that term.
I'm feeling good about that decision.
Yeah, it's already destroyed. Right. I'm gonna try running to the triple stack. If I don't get killed in the meantime.
Alright, everybody, conserve your nanites. We're, okay, yeah, we're being spawn farmed.
Oh shit. 96.
Ah, I need to start medkits. I haven't done it.
That explains everything.
I just looked at it. I just looked at the top screen for here. I'm like 96 plus, and I'm just looking at the mass over top percentage, and it's like.
We need some force multipliers.
There is.
That's the problem, is we can't have force multipliers.
Platoon lead, be
It's-
advised, we dropped about 3 galaxies on top of Palisade, and we pushed the rest off. We're going to come back in for more runs.
3 galaxies?
Galaxies, yeah, we chased 3 of those fuckers off in there. Cost us all our lives.
Okay, thanks for the help. It's not, at this point I think it's futile, but, you know, XP's
They got
XP.
3 to 1 numbers on
Go
us.
for it.
I think at this point, they would also call it lost.
Besides, they've already got more galaxies back.
Alright, I'm setting up some mines in the crown room.
Yeah, please do so.
Even though 2 mines won't.
Oof.
Just gonna stare at this one place and this one point on the wall. Like
guys,
I'm
we're
being
useless here.
useful.
We are spawn camped. We
Then
cannot
move!
leave.
Stop telling
Everybody
us we're
redeploy.
spawn camped, right? But yeah,
You can
we
get
know,
out,
bro.
just go to the stack. But, I mean,
Yeah.
there's no cover.
Crown.
Yes. Set up some mines on the bridge. Everybody, please. That'd be awesome.
Oh, I had a trade.
I was already about to go swap the NG and go mine up that bridge.
What did you say you've done?
Daddy's
All-
out of
all
mojito.
consoles,
Shit.
orders and silence. Then go ahead and stick.
It's unacceptable.
Clearing out the skies and armor with
Oh, seems like something I can grenade.
I probably will.
Yeah, it's 4 to 1 now.
I don't know.
All right, everybody. We're gonna be. We're useless here. We can't stop wherever this group decides to go. So we are going to go to a place we can't affect, and that is Tariq Depot. I know, change in location.
Under that.
Finally.
It's the only place we're good at right
Platoon
now.
lead, please place Charlie Way back on the last point.
Affirmative.
Actually, the crown is.
Let's see what they're looking at here.
So whatever.
Yeah, but there's already a platoon there.
Nope, too fast.
Yeah, I started the not map.
Wait, are they about to roll up there from the crown?
I have
Also, never mind.
Whoever pulled that Sunder
Never
is
mind.
very smart in Bravo.
I mean,
I got a couple of randoms tickling the point here at Tarwich. Before I forget.
Honey Badgers. Andreas, no one really too big here. Well, kind of.
Where the hell are we supposed to be? It's our rich depot, guys.
I don't have
If they don't move quick, they really need to
I'm getting a spawn beacon.
get here, because...
Jump spawn.
Oh, nope. TR just took the point back.
Yeah,
Like a
I'm
mix
already,
of-
like,
Yeah,
I dropped
I know.
before they did. Okay.
I'll bring a vehicle.
It's a mixed bag. Came to save the day. But there's plenty of vehicles and such out there now.
Oh yeah. There's stuff to do, it's not just... Oh, okay.
So that is saved. They should head over to recycling probably next.
Sorry, Justin. What was that?
No, we're not spawning at the ground, guys.
Oh, this could be a fight.
You can't
What's that?
check the cars.
Recycling.
Alright, Bravo squad. I'm
Recycling?
gonna
Thought it was
spawn
recycling,
beacon
yeah.
up here in a second.
It's just about a 50-50. I'm
Ooh.
seeing recursion.
Do you have point?
Yeah, we own the point currently. Recursion's pretty tight on the eastern side of
Anybody
the
at the
spawn,
corner
but they're getting
6-0?
pressured now pretty hard.
Spawn beacon's up.
Oh, sh.
Everybody,
attacking Crimson Bluff Tower.
push right to Crossroads.
Oh, they're going
Push to
crossroads.
Crossroads before anybody else can.
Roger that.
Yeah, the answer is yes, the crown is secure right now.
Okay.
We're gonna need some AMS.
So they want to go to crossroads.
Repair and ammo sundies at the crossroads.
Okay. Alpha Squad Galaxy is up. Charlie Squad, you need that waypoint anymore.
Negative.
Yeah, if they'd come to recycling, they'd make a
Patching the plan
difference.
over here.
I'm
Not
sorry?
really a difference, but they would do something
Alright,
at
Bravo, I'll be
least.
pulling a Sunday here.
Say
in a
that
sec.
again?
You should be able to spawn directly into it.
Wow!
What?
I got killed by a Sunderer. Not a Sunderer, but like a harasser out of nowhere. That was fun.
Where?
Alright,
Where's their
Bravo
main
is up.
force?
Recycling. That's it.
Oh, they're in galaxies. Okay.
Shower. I'm gonna wait for you guys. I'm not gonna get killed.
It's kind of funny.
It's crossroads.
Okay.
I saw a landing in
Crossroads looks empty so far.
so yeah. I saw earlier wait before you guys got
Sounds like we need to start a fight, huh?
Yeah, looks like they're trying to start a fight on Crossroads. Where is he dropping?
On the top.
No, Alpha.
Top here, so.
I'm gonna jump in there with a medic.
Alpha Gal's dumping. Alpha Gal's dumped.
Dropped
Bravo
him
Sunday is
not in front of a
almost
door.
there. We're gonna deploy near the B point.
Alright, as soon as that happens, I'd like to see a successful attempt for once of somebody hacking the enemy V-turns and pulling Sundays.
I'll get that.
Thank you.
Infill just ran it.
And right back up.
Will do.
Alright, Bravo Sunday is deployed.
Alright.
Take that point.
Hey, Delta?
The
we
V-term
got
sags.
Alpha and Bravo.
Oh, I get them down. Of course, I don't think they dropped with any medics on the Alpha. I was the only medic.
Seem to be okay.
Oh, nope, I'm getting up.
Give me a moment. We're currently.
V-term hacked.
Yeah, I'll let you figure out the logistics of that. Chris, do you have any cameras on the
Fucking everybody died today.
Both
Makes me unhappy.
We got sights.
We got 2 vehicle terminals hacked for people Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Okay, move you over to Delta.
I'm gonna spawn over by Bravo and try and help there.
Alright, guys, we are gonna get another squad up. We've got our Alpha and our Bravo squad in our main force. We've got our Charlie squad right now, which is our attack squad, and we've got our EFN hosts, our awesome EFN hosts, in Delta squad. I'm going to be converging Charlie and Delta shortly, and I'm going to need a Charlie lead.
Look at you with a beacon and everything.
Sundy's getting beat up.
Who says the lead?
Sunday just pops.
What's your number?
They didn't
Damn,
actually
I was
switch
2
it.
seconds too late.
Bravo 3, okay.
I've hacked it.
Yeah.
By the
Pull it together. Team lead, enemies responding with combined arms.
I killed a scythe almost.
We got no spawns for crossroads, guys.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Pulling us under.
The V terms are hacked if you can get inside.
Guys really suck at this space. I'm not gonna lie. There's zero focus. Then when they
Oh,
do
I
start
didn't even see
focusing,
him.
it's like 10 minutes too late.
Yeah, they really need to. I don't know.
You know how they said they wanted to be like the most annoying people?
Mm.
That's the most annoying thing to me.
What is?
I can't play with them and be productive because they.
I know. Okay, we don't have anything. Like I would love to put a Sunday in a good place for them, and I can't do it because the Sunday will die instantly.
Yeah. I sure hope they don't expect me to lead a squad.
No.
I was worried for a second. We can cut it, actually. We can end it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's okay.
That might be a solid time, actually.
Yeah, or
I'm going to get the Charlie squad thing sorted in a minute. Until then...
So, folks, that is the end of Emerald Fight Night this evening. Thank you for joining us. Tomorrow, once again, there's the Community Smash. That actually, hold on, before I continue, I'm just going to mute my in-game audio. There we go. Alright. So, tomorrow, there is the Community Smash. Emerald Zone Jucock from 1TR is force commanding for one of the teams. And I believe they're playing VS, at least on his side.
Yeah.
And that begins at 5 p.m. Eastern. You can catch that on the Plantside Battles Twitch. And I'm sure that'll be all over Reddit for the streams and whatnot, so just keep an eye out for that. We have not lined up anybody for next week, but we'll probably line that up over the weekend. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're paying attention to Twitter, Reddit, the various Discords that we go to, such as the General Plantside 2-1. Which we highly encourage people to join if you have not already done so. Some very knowledgeable folks on there. You get a little bit of dev interaction on occasion, and it's a good way to keep updated with what's going on in the game. So, but anyway, that's all I have. Thank you for joining us, Ponj. Thank you.
Thank you, Meg.
All right, you folks have a wonderful evening. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye-bye.